And we are on. Yes. Whoa. Well, that is creepy, and I didn't know that was a thing. Welcome to Medieval Dynasty. We've got episode 66 today. Our house might be haunted. Um, yeah, that was pretty cool, I guess.
The right man in the
You know,
wrong place can make all the
huh. Yeah, maybe they just do that automatically. I don't know. I think we're going to have to put some shutters on some more houses. That might be something we get to today anyways. But yeah, that was something. I didn't think that was coming. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I want to put up some fancy ones. It's a lot of linen thread, but I want to make my house look cool. And I think we might just do these ones. Yeah. And that one looks pretty cool too. But let's do some fancy ones here. That way everyone can kind of see what they look like too. So now we got some flowers up for the kid, right? That's fun. All right. So that was one of the first things I want to do. We are going to travel around a little bit because I want to show a couple things that's kind of going on right now. And then we're probably going to do some decorating in the kind of the main square here. I did move the bell over there. I don't know where I like that thing yet. But yeah, we've kind of got to not change anything like too drastically, but in order to kind of keep the progress moving, I did change the little mining town that's closest to us here a little bit, so we're going to show that just to see what it looks like. Ooh, actually, before we do that, we might have to go make a little bit of animal feed. But yeah, this will be, I don't know, a third of the episode, half the episode. We might be just kind of traveling around, looking at some stuff, doing some prospecting, I guess. We're going to go to a new spot in the map that, unless you've been there because you've played this game, we haven't seen, so I want to show that and what I'm going to be doing there. But yeah, and then if we have all that time, we'll come back. I am planning on getting a couple people. I'll get into that in a second. First, let's grab some animal feed here. So we are running a wee bit short. I don't know how much I can carry. Let's just do 200. I'm going to have to drop some, put it on the horse. I think I went over the vegetable soup again. I switched over the... Oh, no, we're good. I switched over the food to vegetable soup because we have... vegetable soup just takes a wooden bowl and then, like, all the vegetables. And being that we're growing all the vegetables, eventually once you get into the end game farm, you're going to have a ton of vegetables, for regular soups. But then the vegetable soups is a nice thing to have your people eat because you can just, they're easy to make. Your cooks can generally pump out a good amount of them. And then you can kind of help too. If you don't have the fast crafting on, they take a couple seconds, but definitely worth it. All right, let's put that in there. All right, so we're going to be traveling around for a couple minutes here. And then we'll probably come back to town to end off the episode, and I think we're going to put some kind of decoration stuff up in like the main little strip there, I think is going to be the goal for today. But yeah, a lot of decorating episodes are going to be coming up, so if that's not really your thing, hopefully I can try to throw up something in the middle of those to keep it more exciting for everybody. But if you do love the decorating part of this game, you're going to move on. You're going to like the next probably few episodes at least. I did put this road in here. All right, so remember we had this little like cul-de-sac thing up here? Well, I took the roads out and I put up housing that's kind of going to go down, like down this way, right? We're gonna have this centerpiece open. What I'm thinking of doing for this little area, and eventually we'll get to this too, is having a kind of a shared front yard, if that makes sense. So almost like a shared common front yard. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. What I might need to do, though, is I'm thinking I need one more house. So while I'm here, I'm going to put one of them up. Maybe we'll just put it on this side. I'm hoping it's flat enough to be able to build a little bit more here. Yeah, this is basically just going to be like an extra housing district. Yeah, okay, we're good. So maybe right about there. But oh no, am I too far away? No. I need another resource storage. Oh, I almost made it. Hold on. Yeah, nice. Yeah. It's funny if I run back and come back up here. Oh my god. You know, I swear, every time I want to make a house, and I'm like, oh, it'll just take a couple seconds, so I'm going to do it on camera while I'm showing something else off. That happens every single time. I do want to get up this house so I can... oh god, horsey. Why? I do want to get this house up so I can kind of show... we are going to be going and looking for a couple more people to help further automate the village today. But I did put up the one already, so at least we got that one. Of course, that one took 5 seconds because the... we already had the... it was within range of the resource storage. Alright, let's... hold on, let's do some of this. Old school. Right? Now that they made that change, like whenever something's not in the range of your resource storage, you're like, oh man, this sucks. Oh, what do we need for a house? 80 planks, right? Am I gonna make it? You say. Ah, man. Which really makes me hope that the next updates are, first of all, they like keep on pace to what they said. So they come out this year, and you know, if they're as good as this one, with some innovative stuff, I think that'd be cool. So that was one of the things I was thinking was maybe leaving a couple building areas open. Like I'm thinking maybe we'll leave it open up here, you know, and then what is it? The fishing village. Maybe we'll leave that centerpiece open. So that way we have something to decorate with new stuff if they bring out new stuff. And if they don't, I don't know. I still don't know what the heck I want there. But you know, we can put something up, I guess, in the meantime, and then if new stuff does come out, I guess just kind of take it down. Maybe just leave this spot open up here. But yeah. Yeah, we'll kind of... I guess we'll just kind of have to see. Yeah, you know... I mean, you know how it is if you play this game or if you watched this series for long enough. You kind of... I'm going to pick up a couple stones. That's fine. You know, you kind of see the progression. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, there it is. Whew. Alright, let's get some of this stuff up. Oh man, you know we're gonna need the straw and all that crap. I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera. I just want to get at least the gist of it up here, because that way we can kind of continue on with what we're gonna be doing. I suppose I should have checked the dang area beforehand, because this happens every time. Man, and if I build too many more houses up here, I don't know. I don't think it's worth another resource storage. I put another one up for what I'm going to be doing, and don't worry, we're going to go there in just a little bit. But yeah, we have a lot of storage now, which is fine. Nothing wrong with having a ton of storage, because we're going to be having a ton of crap coming in. Alright, don't need sticks. Give me... what did I need? Like 4 stone, I think? Oh, this is another cool upgrade, right? Like, having this ability without your stamina going down is awesome. Like, it's great for hunting. It's great for picking crap up. It's just all around nice addition, I think. All right, house is good. So we have an empty house. And let's see if I can find... So we're going to go back and we're going to put up a builder's shack. I've never... It's funny enough, in all the hours I've played this, I've never put one up. So I'm going to kind of learn with everybody else here, you know, and maybe you know how they work, but I'm just going to put a builder in there and see what happens. I don't know if I have to assign them stuff or how it works. Like I said, in all the hours I've played this, I've just never put up a builder one. So I don't really know what to do. So we're going to figure that out together. The well, just because we have so many freaking people that I am, you know, like going to the well every other day and having to do a lot of work there. So I think that might be nice. And then this other house, I think we're just going to put up a family, right? Like, because we're trying to, you know, we want to eventually automate everything. So if we go to stuff... Oh, sorry. If we go to stuff that's not, you know, automated, right? Like the well. And then we go down to production, right? Like we don't have anybody in the workshop. We still don't have anybody in the smithy. That's usually, if I'm playing by myself, that's usually the last thing I do because I enjoy making stuff at the smithy, I guess, if that makes sense. You know, it's just, I think it's fun, so that's usually the last one I do. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's just a playstyle thing. Let's see, so we have to rename this house to workshop. And when we're over in Klonica, you know, we're going to look for some people in the workshop. If we don't have great, like, workshop workers, I'm not too concerned about that. I just want them to help a little bit, and then it, you know, it kind of fulfills that bit right there. You know, in the workshop, right, we're making all the clay stuff, which if we're making stuff for decorations and all that, like, I'm obviously going to still go make it, but like right now we're really pumping out a bunch of wine bottles, mead bottles, beer bottle, you know, like all that stuff. Wooden bowls, right? So we can have, you know, a couple workshop people kind of help out. I think that'd be nice in the automation aspect of town. Oh, I did put another road in here, right? Because we can't build a house here anyways because of the terrain. So I put a road here, and then we'll have the yards kind of, you know, like that road will stay open. But yeah, and then we'll have our builder's workshop right here. I figure this will be a good place for it. Am I still within? Yeah, I am. Nice. Which makes me... Is that a... Let me look. I can tell from here. Storages... Somewhere we have a food storage too. Oh, that's down there. Storage 1. Okay, everything else is upgraded. Like, yeah. So this is why I was looking at the builder's workshop. Like, if you look at some of our... I guess the houses aren't a good example. But their percentage is slightly going down. Maybe here's a better example, right? Like, the well's at 62%. Which... And actually... When we look at it, it might need... it just has no assignments. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I thought maybe it needed fixing finally. But yeah, like, nothing has came up needing fixing yet, but, I mean, they're getting down there, so it's like... I don't know, I want to see how this works. Like I said, I've never used it. So I'd like to put one up. And just kind of see what it can do for us. Yeah, it's kind of a primitive building, you know, for being... I think you unlock this a little later. There we go, builder's hut complete. Let's make it look a little fancier. It kind of looks like crap right now. It's got some cool little decorations in here. Very nice, very nice. We'll have to make some more daub if we want to do anything else like that, but... And then, can we... so we can't do any decorations on this thing. You know, they need to update the builder's hut a little bit, I think. Alright, so then if we look... where do they put that? Nope. Production? Services? Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, builder's hut. No worker. No buildings. Buildings repair. I don't know. I guess we shall see. We'll get a worker in there and figure it out. So we've got the little area over there. We've got 2 new houses. We got to get some workers in. We're gonna run over to Klonika, and on the way, we're gonna stop in our other town, and I want to show some people kind of what's going on there. Which actually it isn't anything there, but it's close to there, so that's why, you know, it just takes 10 seconds to get there. I'm gonna keep everyone along. Up. Oh man, I thought we were going flying. The farm's coming along at a decent pace. I am still keeping a pretty close eye on that. So, you know, we only have 3 farmers working on 8 fields. Just to, you know, like, usually I go with, you know, with 8 fields, I'd usually go with 4, right? Like, I like to do 2 farmers for every 4 fields that are that size. But, you know, we're trying 3. Seeing if it works with 3, you know, that's cool. Right, because so far we've been doing it to where it's 4 farmers, and we were getting done halfway through the season, so I figured 3 should be plenty. Alright, here's our kind of a road going down.
Let's go!
Right, so the fishing village is still, you know, looking alright. I did put up a food storage right there. That's probably the only change. I think I might have limestoned a house or 2, so like nothing really big going on here, but it still looks super cool, right? I really like the way a lot of this is turning out, right? But it's like now we're gonna cross here. It's like the, you know, infinite decorations part of the game, right? There's always something to be decorating and kind of making it look better. So if we come over here. First off, if you've never been up here, I want to kind of point this out to everybody, but this area is super cool, right? It's basically an island surrounded by water, maybe more of a peninsula. Let's look at the map. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much an island. And it's super flat, right? I put up a resource storage. What I'm going to be doing here is, I think when I do, like, stuff for guides, I want to just do it in this season. I don't want to start a whole nother thing. I'm just going to do it in this. That's why, you know, like, when the town's automated and all that, and I'm kind of just looking to pass some time, you know, like between episodes or, you know, and like I said, eventually we're going to have to get into where our episodes are, you know, like, there's going to be a couple days where I don't have an episode every day just because there's nothing to put up, you know, like, so we'll be doing update episodes and whatnot, and guides and all that stuff. But yeah, like, you know, I figure I'm going to do the guides in this, like, this world, right? So everything should be kind of automated and the village can be running itself, and when I'm looking to pass some time, you know, maybe I'll come down here and do some guides. First one I think I'm going to do is a farming guide, so yeah, I think this area, right, again, I'll show you where I'm at. It's right over here. This area is super cool. If I do another build in this map, I'm thinking I'm going to build here. And what it might be is this will be like a big, giant farming island. And then across up here, right, so I'll probably put in like another bridge. We'll have like multiple bridges, and then I'll have like housing. So like that'll be kind of the housing area. And there's like a road that goes up through it. I really like this area because it's, I don't know, it's flat. It's just kind of pretty looking, you know. And Klonika's pretty close, so early on we'd have somewhere to sell. But yeah, you know, if a guide comes out in, I don't know, it probably won't be this week. Maybe next week we might get into that first guide. I want to make like a big, good, like a really good big farming guide. So I think we'll do that here. But yeah, you know, if you check in and you tune into the guide, you're like, oh, I know where that is, right? And you'll probably still see those numbers in the top left and all that. But I just figured I would, you know, let everybody know. You know, some people probably don't care, but maybe some people think it's like, oh, cool, okay, you know. All right, so now that we're over by Klonika, but yeah, I don't know. I really like that spot. I think that spot's super nice. There's some buffalo over there, but it's within a good range of most things. You know, like we'd be running to Klonika a lot to sell stuff. Is the only part early on would be kind of tough. But I think it'd be worth it. It'd definitely be cool to build there. All right. So next part, we're going to be just kind of looking around for people. I want to see... I don't think I brought anything to sell, did I? Not that we need money, but... Let me just make sure I don't have a bunch of... Oh, yeah, I forgot to take those off me. Those are a little heavy. But we'll get into that. But, man, the physics in this game are crazy. I had, like, an iron ore explosion when I was trying to put stuff in a basket. But, yeah, it was pretty crazy. All right, what do we got here? So we're looking for... What are we looking for? Production? Hold on. Is, So the well is actually extraction. And then production would be the workshop. And then what the heck else am I having them do? The well and the... Oh, the builder's shed. That's a service. So is that under... I have no idea. Is that under diplomacy then? Let me see. Oh, no, okay. So that would be under production as well, even though they put it under a service. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. So we've got a production. So we need 3 production and an extraction person. And again, they don't have to be awesome at it, but... so here we go. Here's a well person. And then if we can find a lady friend... Oh, perfect. And less perfect, but she might do for the other part. All right, so you two. So you're going to be the well.
Oh, it's you again.
Great to see you there.
Hello.
Great to see you there.
Why?
We have so many people. All right, let's get these guys settled in. So we have a builder and a well. Ulrich. We know him. All right, we got this guy. The ever-important well worker. All right, we got more kids. Oh, we got a 1-year-old. I can't wait till there's like little kids running just all over the place. There is gonna be a ton of them. Holy cow! Oh, that's that's gonna be like 2 Where the heck did the lady go? Oh, is she at the very bottom? Oh, she is. That's gonna be like 2 episodes in itself when we have like 80 little kids running around. Okay, and then workshop people, which, you know, I might just pick these 2 as long as they're not god-awful. 2, age is fine. Oh, you're actually really good for being an extra.
People often ask me how it is to live here. Good? Bad?
See bad. Do I have an extra open house? I don't.
It's not a matter of
Right,
good or
and the
bad.
reason I say that is he's
If
super
I were
young
to
and he's
say what
like
I value the most
2s
in
and 3s and
life, I would say
everything.
people.
I might move him over to be an extra. Let's do... Let's just get these guys in for now. I'm probably gonna move him, but let's go to our workshop house. And again, I'm probably gonna move this guy, but for right now, let's put him in there, and let's see if I can find... So I'll kind of show you what I'm doing here. Let's go over to another town. Let's go to like Skowkie or something. We haven't been down to Skowkie in a while, so maybe there's some good workers down there. I just want to find one more workshop worker, because that kid's like super good, so he could be an extra. Which, you know, we're gonna need a bunch of very soon, so I'll probably just have him do nothing and just take the hit for it. I think we're gonna be okay in that sense. All right,
Hello
let's
there.
go here. Let's try Skowkie. See how it's looking down there for workers. Oh, the bell thing, by the way, the bell does work in our town. So they will ring the bell, which is pretty cool. All right, now, so we need a guy. Watch this be all girls. I know it's going to be.
Winter is coming.
Okay, do you suck? Herbert, you're probably like 50. Oh, no, you're perfect. Actually, beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have an extra house for you, do I?
I'm an experienced traveler, but a shy one.
How am I
How are
gonna
you?
do
I only
this?
travel when nobody's watching.
See you soon.
All right, hold on. I gotta make sure I have a house for this guy, I guess. Extra. Do I have a girl that's an extra? Okay, I'll just put him there for
How
now.
is life treating you?
And then this is gonna take a little finagling, but don't worry. We shall figure it out very quickly here. So they're not. Where's the house? Where's the guy? I forget his name. There he is. Herbert. All right. Now, let's see. So we have. This is gonna take a little bit of work here. We have our well guy who doesn't have the job yet. That was this guy, I believe, right? Yep, so we got our well worker there. And then, oh, actually, he was going to be a builder. Yep, shoot. Okay, hold on. Should have set this up right away. Workplace. Ugh.
I had a drink.
Wow. Oh, man. All right, let's get this figured out. I got too much stuff going on at once. I should have freaking did this quick. All right, so you're gonna be removed there, and or was I gonna do? Yeah, hold on. Let's get this figured out. Production services, builder's hut. All right. Also, that is over there. So maybe he was gonna be on the well, and one of the girls was gonna be the builder. Man, this is why you set it up right away. Yeah, I already forgot. Let's go. Builder well. Alright, so it's Peruju and Zelaslawa. Alright, so builder is her. Okay, so she's going to be the builder. And then if we go to our well, it's the guy that begins with a P. Okay, so yeah, I guess we were setting it up right, but now we can have that. I will get into that in a second. I want to do some of this other stuff before I forget what I did. Then we have the builder's hut, which, yeah, I don't know. I have somebody there. A type of service building works employed here will repair chosen buildings. So, like, if I go to this building, can I change intensity? Honeycomb, no items. Open details. Interesting. Yeah, I guess, is there a way, does it have to need repairing before I can It looks like it does. I don't see any bit to where I can repair that. I thought I could maybe kind of assign him to buildings that... Yeah, it looks like that's a no. Oh well, I mean, I guess when something does break, we can have that happen. But let me know if I'm wrong there. If anybody's a building expert, you know, let me know if there's a better way to be doing that.
Yeah.
All right, now let's get back. I believe, what are we gonna have to do? So we got to put up a house in the burbs, right? And this is where
see you
that
again.
this is where that management aspect is going to get quite difficult. So I want to make sure I'm on top of it because there is going to be so many moving parts with all these little kids all over the place. Like I said, this challenge has actually become much better than I thought it was going to be because it, you know, the difficulties higher than I thought, I guess. But it also, you know, I mean, it led to things like this, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, building a whole nother little mini town over here because we're going to need all those people to be extras. And actually, I think I saved Yep, I did save a spot over here, so we should... Let me see how many, though. So we got our houses, I know, yep, so it kind of fits in there. Right, and then the road's right there. So we want to kind of go halfway-ish between them. Right, so let's see where I can get this bad boy in there. Right about there, I was thinking. Right, it's far enough from the road. They got a little bit of space, not really too much. Yeah, your yard's gonna kind of suck, buddy, but hey, it'll be fine. We'll figure something out. All right, let's get a. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's get a house up for another extra. See how fast this is when I just can hit stuff. Man, I feel like I don't know how much decorating we're gonna get done today. Which, you know, I mean, and that's fine. Like, I don't want every video. It's like when we were doing missions. Like, I don't want every video to be a decorating video now. Granted, a lot of them are gonna be for a little bit because that's just kind of the part of the game we're on. But yeah, I want to find something in between there that we can do, you know, sometimes to change it up. I don't want people to get bored. So let's put that in there and that in there. All right, so we got another house. And now, house. And we will call this an extra. Oh, I'm going to sneeze again. Holy cow. Oh, man, I don't know what's going on. All right, so we have our extra house here. So let's kick that one kid out of the... what house was he in? This one. Herbert. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Now, well, he is getting kicked out of that one. But let's remove the other guy first. Where did we put him? He's in the workshop house, right? So this is why you can see why I label stuff. Workshop. Yeah. So here's that kid. And we're going to put him in the open extra house. Find the kid. Where's the kid? Seabad. Yep. Excellent. All right. So now you're open. Yeah, I think we'll just leave him like that for now. And now let's go into that extra house with the multiple people. Herbert, sorry, buddy, you gotta go. You were living with that girl, but now you're gonna live with this girl. And workshop. What's his name? Herbert? Yeah. All right. There we go. Now, workshop people are set. Are they both working in the workshop? I think they are. Let's go down to... Let's, oh man, like, see that well, like, it's 62%. Like, it's gotta be, you know, I don't know. You would think it would be, like, ready to be repaired. Okay, so water skin. Yeah, I want you to make a bunch of these, which that's not even going to be enough. But you're going to get better at this as you go along. 1 bucket of water a day, sure. You know, it's still, again, it really makes a difference in this game. Like, if they're a level 3 in this, you know, like, they kind of suck still, even though they're level 3. But once they get up to, like, 7, 8, 9, 10, then they're really pumping out a lot of stuff, so... You know, this is fine, right? It's got to get us, it'll get us started. And then we're going to go down to our workshop. We don't have people here. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, yeah, they don't have professions yet. All right. I was like, man, did we assign them to the wrong spot? Boop, boop, boop. Production. Alright, so that would be you and not Seabad. He's going to be our extra. And Herbert Craftsman. All right, let me see. So now I gotta keep track of all this. We've got one extra who's open, and one extra in the mines. So we have 2 extras right now that we can apply to our next season, which I got a feeling we're gonna need them. And that I know it kind of sucks too. Hold on, let me see. Ooh, let's insulate a house real quick. It kind of sucks having like extra people and all that jazz, especially with winter coming around. We're gonna go through more firewood, but at this point, I'm not really too worried about it because our people are pumping out a lot of good stuff, a lot of materials, and so I think it'll be okay. All right, excellent, beautiful. Now, get the little sunset. Yeah, they got a nice view here too. I really like that. This would be another place where I would be up for building, and I think I showed it to everybody already, but maybe this is like a new episode somebody's tuning into. Right, like you kind of have like this little toilet bowl. I guess it's not a toilet bowl, but like a U-shaped opening in the rocks here. Right? I'm gonna go over here where the sun shows, so it really drives my point home. But like, look at this view. You know, like that's super cool. And you can have houses down there. You could have houses down here, right? Like you could have like a double level thing going, which I think that would be super cool. And if I did it over again and I was gonna build over here, that's probably what I would do. Is I would build my town here. I'd have like a double level building arrangement. I'd probably have a market there and industrially stuff along the road here, and then the farm would be across the road in a pretty similar spot to where it is. But I would just probably move it down a little bit more, right? But you can see it would be pretty close. So, okay, now I mean, we've pretty much been running around doing errands all episode, but like I said, I think maybe that's kind of a good change. It'll refresh everybody for another decorating episode next one. All right, so we got the 2 extras set up. I like that. Right, our town is looking pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, a lot of stuff coming together, looking nice. I think it's gonna be getting dark. I can show you one of the things I did add already to this area. I've tried to not do too much because I want to do some of it on camera, right? Like, you know, making these buildings kind of, right, the whole come to life thing. I have added lights to where I can add lights, like the little lanterny things to like the front of it. So where is it? Right, like here's a good example. So on these buildings on the walls, you can add the little flaggy things, but I don't want to have a million flags. And oh, I forgot who, it was a good comment. Somebody had commented like, you don't want to have flags everywhere because it kind of takes away from it, right? Which I agree. But again, you know, if that's your thing and you want to have flags everywhere, like, yeah, go for it, man, your town. But you know, I like to have, you know, a couple in the main part, sorry, a couple in the entrance. You know, like I put one on this building, so one building had it. I don't want to go too crazy with that, but you know, like if it's a plain wall, that's all you can do. But you know, the walls with the doors on them, you can put lanterns on, right? So I did that. I like how that looks a lot. It sucks you can't do anything here though. Man, I am just, well, oh wait, oh. Now I can, yeah, so here's a good example, right? I know it's getting dark, sorry, but the wall, right, you can only do banners. And then here, oh, you can only do colors and patterns. Okay, so I can't do a lantern here, right? But if I go here again, right, same thing. So, okay, so we can do some colors and patterns at least. Yeah, I thought it didn't let us decorate at all, but, oh, it's getting dark. All right, let's head on back up. We'll sleep for the night, and then we'll go over... Oh, man, I think we'll go over some decorating plans for what we're going to do next episode, just because if we start it now, we're not going to get near anything done. And maybe we'll do one of the wicker baskets so I can show you the infinite difficulty on that, and I hope they do something to make the building type stuff better. But it's yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, it's cool how they do it, but it would be nice if they made it a little better. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second. First, let's top off, and then we'll go into some planning. Eat a salty stick. That salty stick made me very thirsty.
Drink something.
Okay, so we are looking good there. All right, so obviously with these, I don't know what you would call it. It's not an industrial area, but like our production area. There you go. Just gonna kind of show off a couple things and kind of what I'm planning, and then you'll kind of know what we're gonna be getting into next episode. All right, so this is very hard to do, right? Here's that wicker crate, and then you got your iron ore in here, and like I can grab this if I want to, or I can take this if I want to, but it literally took me like 10 minutes to figure out a good way to do that. So don't do that. The problem is, like, I wanted to put it right here, but with the physics of all the iron ore chunks in that basket, it like kept moving, and I figured it was just going to explode and go flying everywhere. So if you put it up here, though, you know, it sits there nicely. So, you know, that's kind of something to keep in mind. And what I want to do is, you know, let's do one real quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a clay one, because we can put a clay one up in the excavation shed. I think that'll look kind of cool. So let's grab like, I don't know, let's grab like 20 pieces of clay. And then I should already have a wicker thing. And what I did was, because this is a giant pain in the butt, I went into a corner and I dropped one of these. All right, now I can grab it, move it around how we want. I put it kind of here. Yeah, a little more there. Now, if I come here, right, it should kind of drop them in a nice area. So if I drop that, right, that's not bad. But now the problem is, so like what I was doing was I would do this. I would drop one at a time. Oh, okay, the clay worked way better. Oh, sorry, I almost didn't get my mic muted in time there. I'm just dying. I don't know. I'm so plugged up. It's crazy. Like, the weather's so nice here that we actually were able to open the windows for the first time, and you know, I'm getting old, so I like allergies and all that, I guess. But like, I haven't taken like it's just like over-the-counter crap, but you know, I take some allergy stuff. There we go. That looks pretty nice. Actually, I think I can get a couple more pieces of clay in there. And again, early game, you probably don't want to be doing this. Just like throwing iron ore and all your resources into a thingy, but the clay works way better. Like when I did this with the iron ore, it went flying all over the place. Let's do 10 more. I kind of want it to be, I want it to look pretty full. And I'll show you kind of how I moved it over there. So let's do, right, you can see how it's moving a little bit right now, which means we might not be able to get all these in there. Let's kind of, oh, look at that. All right, so then if you go on the crate and grab it, oh, yep, see, some are falling out. See if I can kind of sift them over there. All right, so now I'm basically carrying this big crate of clay. You can see it's not ideal. You know, this might have actually been better to put over there. Oh, horsey, you're gonna get in my way, aren't you? We might have been able to just build this one over there. But this is definitely a way you can do it, and with the iron, it was way easier to do it like this with the iron because it wanted to go flying all over the place all the time. But like what I'm thinking is, right, like we'll just put it kind of down here. We're gonna have to maybe take a little bit out. I think it's just kind of overflowing. Yeah, let's take a little bit out. All right, I need you to. Let's see if it kind of stops moving around. And I'll see. Ah, man, it's such a pain in the butt. Yeah, maybe we can get it to kind of lay there. That might be how much we can put in. Then we'll just kind of even it out here a bit. You know, and this looks fine. I'm not going to be upset at this. But you see how everything was moving around? So if it's not like on a super level area, it just, and I'll kind of show everybody, it doesn't want to play nice. But yeah, so like even if I put it here, so see how everything's going to kind of move to that side, and it kind of just keeps going, right? So we gotta stop that. Now I gotta even everything out again. Just give a little shake back and forth here. I do like the physics of it, but like it'd be cool if it was just a little more not polished, because the physics are actually pretty good, but like just a little more forgiving. All right, so now let's get this bad boy. I don't know. We want to put it kind of right here. I think that looks all right. Right, so again, like all these little decorations, I think, are gonna bring just stuff to life. Are you gonna stop moving? Let me see if I can just have you stop moving, please. Yeah, see, when it moves around like that, it worries me. See if I can just freaking... Yeah. Nope. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll set it down and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If there's like an explosion of clay later, you know, that's why. But I like how those look, you know, and it's just one of the little bits and bobs that we're gonna add to this. I'll go over that a little bit right now. So, Builder's Hut, I'm not quite sure yet. I didn't have that in the plans, I guess. You know, we do need to the Builder's Hut though, is a road. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do for the Builder's Hut yet. Right, maybe we'll have like a wagon there. Probably have a couple wagons in some of these areas, maybe one by the resource storage, I'm thinking. But, right, so here's like our herbalist area. So I'm thinking we're gonna put a bunch of flowers kind of lining this. And then I want to open, you know, I might put like a table out. Or maybe a bench. I don't think I'm gonna do a chair. But I'm thinking like a table. Right, I'm like gonna put like a table on each side. And I don't know which one. Like this, right? Like I said, this is stuff we'll go through and figure out tomorrow. But if I put like, you know, some tables out, then I could put like some potions, you know, just sitting on the table, right? It'd be like one of those things where I drop, or maybe we'll put the tables over here, and we'll just put, can we put like a bench here? See, I don't want people to sit here though. That's the thing. Like I want to put crap on it. So that's why I'm thinking like, you know, the tables. I wish do they have a small? Oh, there we go. Right. So I'm thinking like we could put a table here. You know, maybe a table here, and then we'll just like we'll plop some. Maybe terrain is too like look. See, that's a big thing. Like when you're decorating. Like, God, I hope they change that a little bit. Like, why is this too uneven to build? It looks exactly the same as over there. Yeah, that's like the only part of this game that has gotten me a little bit more annoyed lately. Because we're trying to do all this decorating, and it's just like, come on now, that's not too uneven. All right, well, I guess we'll have to put some flowers over there if they let us put flowers over there. You know, we'll do what we can for now. Maybe there'll be some upgrades in those updates. But see, like we can put, you know, like we can put a table cloth thing on here, right? Which maybe we'll do that. But then we can drop stuff on there, and hopefully it'll set. Should we try one? I want to do a lot of this tomorrow, so I don't want to do too much right now. But let's say we just drop like one of these. Let's see if this is gonna work. No, you're just gonna go all over the place, aren't you? Alright, so if I bring that up here, you're gonna sit nicely on that table. Right, so I might be able to drop it on the table and they'll sit. The problem is I can't. That would be another thing where it's like, I hope they make a change to where, like, when I am grabbing something, like, let me move it around a little bit. Right, so if I just... Uh-oh. Potion. Right, so, we'll have to figure this out a little bit. Or maybe, maybe we drop... is there any little plants that's sitting around here? Come on. There's gotta be something. There we go. Right. So, like, maybe we could drop other stuff on that table, too. But again, we'll get into this tomorrow. I don't want to do too much right now, but if we drop that on the table, oh, I dropped something else too. Oh, I ate a piece of meat. Okay, yeah. See, like, that's not bad. So maybe if you gonna sit there nicely? Nope, you're not. Right, and maybe we'll just throw some potions on there. We'll just throw whatever we can get on that table and just let it sit there. I'm actually going to let that sit there for right now because that'll give us maybe a clue of what we want to do tomorrow. Wow. Just kind of hanging out, huh? Staring. Doing a little staring. Let's see. Am I going to get upset tomorrow at these? See, I can put these in here. Okay, well, that's fine. At least we can put something. Yeah, and then we'll have the animal hide things there. I'm going to stack a bunch of, like, logs, I think, back here. Some planks. I'm thinking we might do, like, a crate and throw, like, a bunch of clay vases and jugs and crap in there. Right, so all these, these little things. We're going to put, like, a butter churning thing out here and a defeathering station. Here, there's a weapons rack, actually. I have that built, or I'm going to build that. I want to put a weapons rack right there. And then we're going to put, like a, like a wagon there, some sacks, some barrels, right, sacks and barrels, bundles up by the clothing station, right? So just, like when you go into all the other towns, right, and there's just crap laying around all over the place, but, it's, like, put there for a reason. That's kind of what I want this to look like. I want it to look like it's, an area being used, I guess. So that's, like I said, I think we're going to have to get to that next episode because we're running out of time here. We actually got quite a bit done today. Ooh, the other thing, like shutters. Maybe we'll put some shutters and maybe do a little bit of house decoration on that side. Kind of start finishing that side up a little bit more. We still got to put the wood backyards in over here. So a lot to do. Tons to do. Tons to decorate. And we'll kind of go from there. I think next episode will probably be a decorating one, and then after that, the episode after that will probably be a rolling into winter and seeing how many babies we got and trying to solve the baby crisis. That sounds bad. The baby challenge. There you go. Yeah, so we got a lot done today. We showed some of the new parts off, some of the not redecorating, but like replacement of houses and getting all the new peoples in. So I think we're coming along pretty well. We're just continuing that expansion endgame grind. So hopefully you're kind of having fun following along. If you got any ideas, anything you'd like to see, like I always say, please let me know in the comments. We can definitely, between like decorating episodes or whatever, say there's something somebody wants to see. Let me know and we'll go out and do that. But yeah, with all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there, be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.